Stadium here in the Bronx. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Rock City and New York City. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show, Denard Span heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Denard Span.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And he'll step off and try again. And a step off. Shields is ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there are two down. Ryan Braun gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Ryan Braun.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul at plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit to short. Correa over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Hit hard to short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. 3-0. Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out, nobody on. To short. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Batting third.
Reggie Stocker gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. George Springer makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Shields steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stocker on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Kyle Schwarber into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Ball 3.
3-1 now.
Yeah, this is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after the 2 quick outs. You know, if nothing else, you buy your pitcher a little more time to catch his breath.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rougned Odor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The pitcher number 4.
John Lackey gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. The cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez, strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Carlos Gonzalez settles into the box for his first chance.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
No ball.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Jonathan Lucroy stands in.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. James Shields will get his first cuts here.
James Shields.
Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Starlin Castro steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Gonzalez is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Back to the top of the order now, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, heading for second now.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Chris Bryant stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Shields pauses. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Lifted in the air out to right. Gonzalez is under it, and that ends the inning. Yoenis Cespedes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder,
first pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. And he's retired here, one away. D. Gordon will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Pulled toward right center field. Span giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Carlos Correa stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. George Springer is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Stepping in, Mark Teixeira. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Shields sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2. Right side and right into the shift. Barehanded by Gordon. It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
Kyle Schwarber digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now. 2 out and buddy on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called a cab and left the ballpark.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Shields jumps ahead here with a good fastball for strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced, or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Tap fouled at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Reggie Stocker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a...
Belted high and deep into right center. Span looks up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Solo shot to right center. And this ball game is tied at 1. Grounded down the third baseline. On it goes right through him into left field. Carlos Gonzalez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And A-Rod's going. Hit hard toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. On to first, and they get the double play. Jonathan Lucroy is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And he takes ball 1.
Big John wanted that one. That looked pretty good.
Hit on the ground to short. Starlin dives. What a stop. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
John Lackey heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Pitcher, John
Shields gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Starlin Castro is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Starlin Castro.
From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Count 3-0.
Swing and a little glooper to center. Here comes Cespedes. 1 away. Denard Span will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Grounded to the right. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Chris Bryant will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Bryant.
And this is low, ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a shot back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Eric Hosmer comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. The pitcher, James Shields, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
And he misses again, 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. And the bunt attempt will be foul, so we'll see how they want to play it now with 2 strikes. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. A quick out number 1. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Here comes Hosmer around third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. D. Gordon steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to 1. Carlos Correa will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind it.
And he is in there. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Castro is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Drilled to the right side. Fielded in shallow right by Gordon. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. George Springer will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Mark Teixeira will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Chop foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Gordon is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reggie Stocker gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Lackey steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start a frame. It's strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. Gonna be a tough play, and Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
Baseman number 13.
Alex Rodriguez steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll challenge A-Rod with the fastball and gets it by him. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. A-Rod is retired. 2 down now.
The right fielder, number
Carlos
5.
Gonzalez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Kyle Schwarber will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jake Diekman is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it is. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Rougned Odor stands in, was locked up on strike.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch on its way. That's popped up out towards short right field. Gordon is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in now, the pitcher, John Lackey. So with two away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Logan Forsythe will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Logan Forsythe.
Darren O'Day will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Starlin Castro. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional seventh-inning stretch.
Tony Watson will get the ball now as he'll take over.
Tony
Jonathan Lucroy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Eric Hosmer will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Darren O'Day will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Ben Revere will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Down the first baseline. Teixeira's up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Denard Span, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Kelvin Herrera will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. Chris Bryant comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
And in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Hard liner to center field. Cespedes will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. George Springer will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Now batting,
D. Gordon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Carlos Correa will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mark Teixeira, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Schaefer goes. Pitch misses. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. No one out with a runner at second. Soft liner toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. So striding in, Rougned Odor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. One out and a runner on third. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Tony Watson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Victor Martinez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. James Shields. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
For the visitors, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher.